Today I'm rebuilding with bronze players only, and I can only make 3 signings every season, and these are going to be my first 3 signings. I'm going to sign Christian Kofan, Lennart Karl, and Justin Lerma. They're all bronze players, but their potential is super high. The point of this video is to find some really low-rated, really high-potential youngsters so that you guys can use in your own career modes. These guys are all insane Wonderkids. They're super low-rated, but they're super high potential. I'm going to sign them all up, starting with Justin Lerma. And he's only 2 million, but he's super cheap and he has super high potential. I think his potential is like 85 or 86 or something like that. And the more we play with him, the more his potential is going to go up. He could go up to over 90 potential, no problem. And that's our first signing made from Independiente to Notts County. Yes, we are in Notts County, which is in League 2. You know, I thought because we're buying bronze players, we may as well be in the division that's full of all the bronze players. Lennart Karl is not willing to relocate, but the guy from Albacete is. And there is our second signing. We signed a left winger, and now we've signed a striker. After Lerma, we have signed Kofan to start up front for us. They don't currently have player faces, but I am going to give them player faces so that we actually know what they look like. Now, Lennart Karl is not willing to relocate. That's because he plays for Bayern Munich, and we're in the 4th tier of English football. We can't sign him, but we still have one more signing that we're able to make. This is the current formation, but it is terrible. I'm going to change that. This is a much better formation. Okay, so we have Kofan up front, and then we have Lerma on the left wing. Let's get a defender, though. Someone for the back, because, you know, we did buy 2 attackers. Let's get a centre back. Okay, I found 2 centre backs. I also found a left back, by the way, Andre Garcia. I'm just going to leave him there for the moment in case we want to sign him later. There's Tyler Meiser and there's Andrea Natali. I think I'm going to sign Tyler Meiser just because he's a little bit higher rated. I know he's 2 years, I know he's a year older, but, you know, he's just a little bit higher rated. So I think we're going to sign him. I'll pay his release clause and let's go and get his contract done. And he's okay with leaving Dortmund to come and play for us. It might actually be Dortmund's second team. I'm not quite sure. But either way, Tyler Meiser plays for Notts County. So he'll start centre back for us. That's our 3 signings made for this season. And I could sign Andrea Natali next year, but he might be a silver card next year, so you may not be able to get him. Same with Andre Garcia. I'll need to be smart about my signings. Anyway, I'm going to remove Natali. I'm going to keep Garcia for the moment and hope he stays a bronze card so I can sign him next year. I'm putting this 3-person limit on myself every season because I don't want to just sign every single really good young wonder kid. That seems a little bit unfair. But anyway, because, you know, I'll just sign everyone and then just wait for them to get good and then it's just over. It's a bit more fun if I progressively add to the team. So we have Lerma, Kofan, and we have Meiser. Let me give them player faces and then let's simulate. And there we go. They now have player faces, Lerma, Kofan, and Meiser. You know, it's just much better if the players have player faces. You can see who they are then. It's better. It's way better. Anyway, I better get coaches for them so that they actually develop. You know, the whole point of this video is that they're not bronze cards forever and that they do actually develop. So let me get them some coaches and then let's simulate. Let's do our first season with these bronze players and let's see just how good they can get. We're here at the end of season 1 and we finished 4th. Okay, so we're in the playoffs. That's really, really nice. I'm not bothered about how we perform this season though. I'm bothered about improvement, and yeah, look at this. Meiser's up 3 overall, Kofan is up 4 overall, and Lerma is up 4 overall as well. If this was next season, we wouldn't even be able to sign Lerma and Kofan anymore because they're silver cards now, technically. Once they hit 65 overall, then they become a silver card. I can only sign players that are 64 rated or below, but it lines us up really, really nicely for next season. So let's go to next year and let's see which cards are silver cards or not. Actually, there are still a few games left. We could sneak into automatics in theory, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think we're just going to be in the playoffs. And I don't really know if I want to get promoted either because we still have plenty of players to buy and develop, you know, but we might be the best playoff team, so we could get promoted. And it's going to be Walsall. First game against them is a 1-0 loss. That's kind of good. Like I said, we kind of want to stay in League 2 right now. And the second game is a draw. Lovely stuff. So we get knocked out of the playoffs. So I'll see you all next season. Let's go and buy some more bronze beasts. Actually, speaking of bronze beasts, shout out to Matt HD Gamer who had a child recently. There is absolutely no way he's watching this video, but if he somehow is, congratulations. The Bourbons are indeed back. It's FC25 and the Bourbons are still back. Okay, so like I said, we're still looking for bronze cards. Andre Garcia is 64 rated. Perfect. So we can definitely sign Andre Garcia. That's definitely going to be one of our signings because he's just a super high potential fullback. But we need to sign some midfielders as well. So if we sign Andre Garcia, then I can sign a cam and a center mid. That sounds like a good idea. Let's do that. Let's sign a cam, a center mid, and a left back. I'm going to go scouting and see who I can find. Okay, so this is the shortlist that I've acquired. Obviously, Andre Garcia is going to be our fullback. In midfield, I have plenty of choice. I would like to go one of the 17-year-olds because I feel like they have more potential just because they're 17. They're younger and they're kind of just just as good as these guys. So I'm going to let Gurkuz and I'm going to get Sol Sidibe go. They are also good signings. So if you want to sign them for your career mode save, knock yourself out. They're good ideas. With regards to these guys as well, here's the thing. Like, Francis Onyeka is 1864 overall. Nick Cherney is 1764 overall. So I may as well sign Nick Cherney. Love Arhov as well. He looked really good, but I'm going to go with Nick Cherney. And then in midfield, I have a choice between Mika Walter and Axel Brunner. If I sign Mika Walter now, I might be able to sign Brunner next season if he's still a bronze card. I'm not sure if that will be the case, but maybe it's worth taking a risk on. We might as well. I mean, they're basically the same. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm going to sign Andre Garcia, Mika Walter, and Nick Cherney. Let's get those deals done and let's get them into the team. Okay, I tried to sign Mika Walter, but the problem is he's not willing to relocate because he plays for RB Leipzig in the Bundesliga. So we're not going to be able to sign him, but we could sign Axel Brunner. So I'm just going to pick him up instead. I did have a tactic. It didn't work out. It's okay though. Let's pick this guy up and let's keep going. Okay, signings made. So Garcia comes in. We're going to have Brunner at central midfield and we're going to have Cherney at cam. Let me give Brunner and Cherney game faces and then we'll go from there. Actually, I might give Garcia a game face as well, just so we can see which one of our players that we signed and which one of these guys are actual Notts County players in real life. Let's give them faces. Okay, job done. So now we can see the entire basically left side of our team is all players that we've bought. All the bronze Wonderkids. Obviously, Kofan and Lerma are now silver cards, but we're going to keep them obviously. The whole point is to build this up from bronze to like insane world-class talent. So let's keep it going. Let's go to the end of this season and let's see what we can do with Notts County, because I reckon we might be able to get promoted this year. Although, yet again, I'm not sure if I want to, because we're going to have to keep buying bronze players. At least 2 more years of buying bronze players for the starting team, which means we're going to need to develop them as well. But anyway, let's go to the final game of the season and let's see if it's an important game for us. End of season 2 and we're 6th. Okay, so a little bit further down in the table this time. It's not really a problem. In League 2, the top 3 get promoted, so 4th and to 7th get into the playoffs. We're in 6th, so we're in the playoffs. We're guaranteed a playoff berth anyway. That's already secured, and it's a 0-0 draw against Gillingham. So I don't really know what that means. Kind of a pointless game, you know. Anyway, let's have a look at the team and see how it's developed over season 2. Brunner is up to a 65, Garcia 67, and Cherney 67. Lerma and Kofan are still silver, but by the end of next season, they'll certainly be gold cards, which is excellent progress. Meiser breaks into the silver berth as well, which is brilliant. All these guys are silver, but I'm going to continue developing this team. You guys already know. Like I said, still relatively happy to be in League 2, but as those other guys keep improving, they might get unhappy and actually try and leave, which is a bit of an issue. I hope that doesn't happen. Anyway, let's see if we can win the playoffs. I don't really know if I want to. Again, I'd kind of be okay with staying in the division. Maybe next year we can get promoted, but right now I'm pretty okay. And we win 1-0 against Northampton. Let's keep it going. And we do. Lovely stuff. 3-0 in the tie. Let's keep it up. Grimsby for a place in League 1 next season. Do we win or do we not? We lose 5-3. What a game, to be fair. Crazy game, but we lose. So we lost the playoff semi-final last time, losing the playoff final this time. Does that mean we're getting promoted next season? I don't really know. It's not really how it works, really, is it? So yeah, I don't know. But anyway, pretty good so far. Let's go to next season and let's get even better. Okay, we're into a new season and I have a new shortlist of players. I should probably clarify. Now that we're in the new season, obviously we can make 3 new signings, and I think I want to sign a goalkeeper just for the simple reason that I want to develop him a little bit quicker. I don't want to wait another season to then have to start developing a goalkeeper. I may as well start now. So we're going to get a goalkeeper. I am also going to get our second central midfielder because he's the lowest rated starter, and then also a right back because McCarry is kind of out of position here and we don't really have a right back to take his place. So I think it's best to get a right back. Then we have Jarvis and Bordeaux, and we can replace them next season, and we can also get a player for the bench next season. But for now, let's do that. I've already, as you know, made a short list. I mean, I showed it to you right here. I have a big short list here. Yeah, like loads of different guys. Start off in nets. We have 2 guys, or we have actually 3 different Red Bull clubs here. One is New York, one is Salzburg, and one's RB Leipzig. And then we have the guy here from Swansea, Emir Dadouk. We may as well get one of these Red Bull guys. I think we better go for the 64 overall guys. We could either go for Christian Zawishitsky or we can go for Fernando Dix. And it's probably better to go for Dix, I would say, because they're the same overall, but Dix is a year younger. So we may as well go with Fernando. So we're going to go for Fernando for goalkeeper. In midfield, there's loads of guys. Really, we have our choice, but I like the look of Yusuf Hamdawi just because he has the most potential, I think. Although if I'm going by my logic, I went for goalkeeper, as Rudy Matondo would make the most sense. And yeah, Rudy Matondo does make the most sense. So let's go with Rudy Matondo. And then at right back, I guess we would either go with Davis Opoku or Philip Ochman. And I think Philip Ochman has a bit more potential. He also has a release clause, which means I can skip the negotiations and just go for contract. So let's go for Philip Ochman. Let's go for Fernando Dix and Rudy Matango. And that is how I'm pronouncing his last name. I'm not pronouncing it any other way. It's Dix, and that's just it. Let's go. Okay, I signed the other 2 guys, but Fernando Fernando Dix is not willing to relocate because he's playing in the Bundesliga and all that. So we have to go and get one of these other goalkeepers. So let's try Christian Zawicki. Will he really relocate? No, he won't. Damn it. Okay, let me try the other Red Bull club. And that would be Aidan Stokes. He's 61 overall. His contract's expiring though. And he's not willing to relocate either. Oh my God. Okay, so we're left with option 4, which would be Emir Daduk, who plays for Swansea. And he's not willing to relocate. What the hell? All right, I need to find more options for goalkeeper now. Okay, let me go find more goalkeepers. Okay, I found Artem Zaloha. He should be able to go. Yes. Okay, right. Let me sign up Artem Zaloha, the 5th pick of goalkeepers. Yeah, let's just go from there. Okay, that's okay. Okay, job done. Zaloha slide into nets. We have Matondo there, and we have Uchman at right back. We're short of a centre back and a right winger, but they are of course due to come in. This seems really nice. I'm really happy with this team. Kofan and Lerma are definitely leading the way. The bronze beasts turned silver cards, and obviously soon to be gold. They'll be gold by the end of this season. I'll make sure to check goals and assists at the end of this year, but let's keep it moving. Let's go to the end of this season with this team of bronze beasts, and let's see what they can do. Hopefully get promoted, but if they don't, at least, you know, have a good solid season, get playoffs again, lose again in the playoffs, and then just go for again next year. Okay, we're here on May 1st, 2 games to go in the season, and we are top of the league, 90 points, and we are cooking, dominating. That is good to see. So we're guaranteed promotion this season, and we'll probably win the title as well. This is what the team looks like. Lerma and Kafan, I should say. I was going to say Kanate there. Lerma and Kafan are both over 75 overall. They're both gold cards. Garcia 72 and Meister 71 are on their way, as well as Cherny as well. Zaloha is at a 68, Matondo the same, Uchman at a 69. Very nice. Everyone's favorite rating, as well as Brunner, the 2 Swiss guys. Not Swiss, Swedish. I'm absolutely smoking. Anyway, let's check stats. Top scorer was Lerma off the left, then Kofan up front, and then it's Cherny in the 10. Jarvis 4th top scorer. We're replacing him this season anyway, so no big deal. Top assist for our Cam, our left winger, our striker as well. So it's them 3 dominating. Let's now get a right winger as well. Very good season for us, but we're going to push it even further. All we need is 1 win to wrap up the title, I believe, and we are going to win the title. It's done. I'll see you all in League 1 next year, and I'll see you all with a brand new shortlist full of talent. Okay, so obviously because we're in the new season, like I said, we can sign 3 new players. I'm going to sign a right midfielder, or sorry, a right winger and a centre back. But where else should I sign? Because obviously, you know, we're starting to fill out the bench now, and you know, where on the bench should I prioritize? And I guess the best place to prioritize be a defender, just because we have more of them. I mean, we have 4 defenders, 3 midfielders, 3 attackers. We may as well get a defender for the bench. Does that mean I'm looking for 2 centre backs? I think that means I'm looking for 2 centre backs. Oh no, a full back. Look, because I already have a backup centre back. So let's look for a full back. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to look for a centre back. I'm going to look for a right winger, and I'm going to look for a left back / right back. Whoever works, that's what I'm going to do. So let me fill out my shortlist once again with some of the best bronze beasts in the whole game. Let me see what I can find. Okay, scouting done. The only right winger I could find that was bronze that was applicable is Alan Rosenthal, and well, you know, he's also generated already, but we are going to pick him up. He's going to be our right winger. At centre back, Adam Mustafic seemed like the best option to me, and then our backup fullback Dominic Chong-Ki, yeah, he's going to be our backup. So what I'm going to do again, sign up all these players, put them into the team, and see how much more we can develop. All right, job done. I gave them all player faces as well. So we have Chong-Ki here on the bench. Actually, his name's Chonky. That's really good. Anyway, Mustafic is also in defense here. He's our lowest rated starter alongside Rosenthal, who's now a winger. So now we have a full team of bronze beasts. Everyone on this team you can go and buy in your own career mode, apart from Rosenthal. Rosenthal is 16, so he was also generated. Chonky, though, you can buy Chonky in your own career mode. Super cheap options. My particular favorites on this list, Andre Garcia. He's like 59 overall at the start of the simulation, and he has loads of potential. He's a really good one. Also, yeah, Kofan and Lerma are great choices. Cherny's a good one. Meister's a good one. Most of the guys I started out with are the best. The other guys are pretty good as well, but you know, many of the guys I started out with have the most potential. But all of these guys are going to be really good. I mean, we're going to keep going. We still have 2 more seasons of purchases to go because we need to fill out the bench. So we're going to continue. We're into League 1 now. So let's see what we can do in a League 1 season. My thoughts are that we will survive at least. I'm not quite sure what to expect with regards to like promotion and stuff, but I guess we'll try. Let's just see where we end up at the end of the season. It's a bit of a question mark, to be honest. Okay, we're in May now, and oh my god, what the hell? We're on for back-to-back promotions. I mean, we've already secured back-to-back promotions. We only have a game left, but Wickham and Portsmouth are done. We did it. We're going to the championship straight away. This is the team now. Lerma and Kofan are brilliant. Oh, I didn't check for contracts. I probably should have checked for contracts. When did theirs do? Oh, okay, I can do them next year. That's okay. This team is so good. Yes, some players are significantly better than others. Lerma and Kofan are way better than Rosenthal and Mustafic, for example. But that imbalance should hopefully level out. That's what I'm hoping. Chonky on the bench as well, by the way, 65 overall. So he's a silver card now. A little bit of upgrade for him. Really, 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 really good. This team is really good. I'm super happy. Who is our top scorer? It's Kofan up front. No surprises there. Matondo, 24 from midfield. What a monster. And then Justin Lerma from the left wing. And then Rosenthal from the right wing. Yeah, it's goals from everywhere. But 36 for Kofan is deadly. 28 in the league as well. That is ruthless. Matondo is brilliant from midfield. And then, yeah, just Lerma, dynamic playmaker out wide. I mean, it's exactly what you want, isn't it? Really, really, really good. Okay, we don't even need to see that other game. We know we're second in the league. Lovely stuff. We are going to the championship. Let's go and stack up the bench so we have good depth heading in to our first championship season after back-to-back promotions. So now that we're in the new season, what actually do I want? Because our starting 11's obviously done. We have a backup fullback, so that's nice. I can do with a backup cam. Don't have a backup cam. I don't have a backup winger either. So I need a backup winger, a backup cam, and then I can kind of choose. So I think I'm going to go with a centre back, a backup winger, a backup cam, and a backup centre back. So a backup attacker, midfielder, and defender. That seems pretty balanced. So let's do it. Let's stock up the bench. A backup winger, a backup cam, and a backup centre back. Let's do it. Okay, this is what I can do. Jaden Nikovsky. Now he is 20, but he is also a real player. He's 63 overall with a lot of potential. So we'll get him in on the bench. Same with Mehmet Kara and Amine Sissoko. Kara and Sissoko are auto generated. You won't find them in your simulations, but I have them in mine. I mean, you'll find equivalents in your simulations. Like, it's not that hard. If you look at it enough, you'll find some really, really good young bronze players that you can use. I'm going to pick these guys up, stack them up on the bench. Yeah, give them all player faces and stuff. It's going to be really, really nice. Let's go. And there we go. Job done. So Sissoko, Kara, and Nesovsky all on the bench. All we're short of now is a goalkeeper, a central midfielder, and a striker. No, we have them here, but these guys were, well, actually, technically, were they bronze cards? Maybe they started as bronze cards. I'm not quite sure, but either way, we need young players anyway. We're going to have one more transfer window after this, but for now, we're going to keep on going. So this was once a full team of bronze players. Now, most of the players on this team are silver cards. Actually, they're all silver cards. So all of these guys were once bronze, which is kind of sad. Kofan, we bought for like 2 million. He is now worth 90 million. We also need to do his contract. I need to remember to do all of these contracts, but look, it shouldn't be an issue. I'm going to do most of the guys' contracts that I care about right now. I may as well give them big extensions, and then we can do all their other contracts when we get to the Premier League, and we have to pay them loads. So let's go to the end of the season. Let's see if we can get to the Premier League back-to-back promotions. Do I think we'll do it? Probably not, but we definitely could. So let's try. I'm back at the end of the season, and we managed to finish 4th. So we're in the playoffs. That's good. That's nice. That still hasn't been fixed, but more importantly, we're in the FA Cup final. We're in the FA Cup final. I don't know how we've pulled this off. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this before in my life. Mate, we're against Liverpool in the FA Cup final. This is ridiculous. This is the state of the team. Kofan 87 and Lerma 86 leading the way for sure. The only other player at an 80 overall is Andre Garcia. Everyone else is in the 70s, but yeah, Lerma and Kofan are dominating. On the bench, yeah, these guys are now silver cards, but like realistically, they're not that great. It's not the end of the world though, not a big deal. The starters are doing super, super well. Lads, we're in the FA Cup final. I don't really know what you want me to say. Who did we beat? So we beat obviously Newcastle. That was in the semis, and then we beat Chelsea on penalties and Leicester. That's a pretty decent win. Portsmouth, Birmingham. Whoa. Okay, right. So let's go. Yeah, FA Cup final. Let's go. If we win this game, then that means we qualify for the Europa League. We've Hull City in the Championship playoffs, but that's not what's on my mind right now. Can we get a win? And can we win the FA Cup? Oh, penalties. No. We had 2 misses. Kofan missed his penalty. Bakayoko missed the 5th to win it, and then Brunner missed immediately. Elliott made no mistake. We lost the FA Cup final. So close. Brunner scored in the game as well. Oh, that's such a shame. Oh, I'm absolutely devastated. FA Cup final goes to Liverpool. Damn it, man. All right, well, I guess the job's not finished. We better play these playoffs out. I'm going to go to the 29th. Let's see what we can do. Can we get promoted to the Premier League straight away? First game against Hull. We get man of the match in a 2-1 win at home. Lovely stuff. Let's keep it up with the Bronze Beasts. Second leg. Hull versus Notts County. We're man of the match again. That puts us in the final. 3-1 win over Hull. We're back at Wembley again. Not 2 losses at Wembley in a row. It's Ipswich. It's a 1-1 draw, but we lost on penalties. We lost on penalties again at Wembley. We lost twice in a row on penalties at Wembley. I don't really know what to say. I'm actually devastated, you know. I'm actually gutted. Oh, what a shame. 63 games, man. That's so many games. Top scorer was Christian Fofana with 43 goals and 14 assists. assists, which puts him second on the team. Justin Lerma tops the assist charts and is second in goals. Rosenthal, actually, pretty good. +5 for the year, so I can't really complain. All the bench players are +1, +2. All the starters are +3, 4, 5. So I think we're going to dominate the championship next season. I think we're certainly going to get promoted. I'm devastated we didn't win the FA Cup, but even though we didn't win the FA Cup, we might still be in European competition due to like technicalities and stuff. I'm not quite sure what needs to fall in place for us to qualify. I'm not even sure if we can, but I'm still going to try. But regardless, for the time being, because we're in a new season, we can buy 3 more players, and they're going to be the final 3 that we buy. Let's get a striker, let's get a centre mid, and let's get ourselves a backup goalkeeper, and then we can just simulate with a team of bronze beasts. This is my shortlist. Goalkeeper Ben Bishop, young guy, loads of potential. Same for Eskil Johansson. I mean, same for Milos Kashmarek. That's kind of the whole point. They're young people with lots of potential. That's kind of the point. So let's sign them up. Let's fill out our bench and let's keep on simulating. Realistically, these guys are going to get hardly any playing time because they're bronze cards and we're almost done the simulation. But you know, a job's a job, and the job's not finished. Just like Kobe said, you know, job's not finished, job's not finished. So we got to finish the job. Let's sign these guys up. Okay, job done. Kashmarek is in, Johansson is in, and Bishop is in. They all have their game faces, and we are ready to go. The team is locked and loaded. Let's go and dominate, man. Absolutely dominate this season. I'm telling you, we are gonna cook. I'm expecting like, oh, I don't know, like maybe like 90, 100 points, and Kofan better absolutely dominate once again. I expect no less. So let's go. Let's go to the end of the season and let's see what we can do. But yeah, Notts County, I have a funny feeling we're gonna do quite well. All right, folks, another season in the books. Oh my god, the fall off. What the hell? I was expecting like 90, 100 points. What happened? I mean, we can still get into the playoffs, but barely. We have a really good goal difference as well. We should be right up there. What happened, bro? I don't know. I'm out of ideas, bro. All right, well, Kofan is 91 overall. I don't know, and he's still going with us. He doesn't like his contract, obviously. I gotta give him the bag, bro, but he should be happy now. Yeah, he's good now. I'm gonna have to give my best players new contracts because I don't want them to leave, man. I don't know how that happens. It's okay. It happens, man. It's FIFA career mode. Stuff happens. It's fine. We give it a little bit of time. We'll be absolutely okay. All right, sweet. That's fine for contracts. I'll do this guy as well, Chunky. Top goal scorer 36 for Kofan. Yeah, he didn't really slow down, did he? Felt like maybe everyone else did. You know, Lerma 13 and 6. Not great for an 89 rated player in the championship. Maybe we've just reached our peak with this team, or maybe the best is yet to come. I don't think we're going to make the playoffs. I'm just going to go straight to next season. We're going to have absolutely no signings to make. The team we have now is just the team we have, whether we like it or not. So we are going to go to the end of the season and just see what happens. Let's hope all of a sudden we can just win the league next year. End of the season. There we go. There we go. Now I'm not worried. 99 points with 3 games to go. That's how nice we are. And yeah, by the way, we were not in Europe, sadly. That's okay. I ain't mad at all. Let's check the team. Damn, Kofan, 95 overall. He's one of the best players in the world. He's probably the best player in the world, actually. Lerma's probably second best. Actually, Yamal's probably second best, but Lerma be third best. This is wild. This team is wildly strong. Urman probably doesn't have a contract, but I gave him a contract, so it's fine. And there's 18 players left on this entire team, and you know, it's our bench and our starting 11, but the starting 11 is so strong. I expect a good season in the Premier League next year. So good, in fact, that we'll be in Europe this season after. I'm not going to stop until we win the Champions League, so we're going to keep on simulating. We've obviously won the league, and actually, hold on a minute. Let me simulate out these final few games, and let's see how many goals our players have scored. The championship team of the season is basically our entire team. We got 106 points, which ties the championship record with Reading. Excellent stuff. Top score 36 for Kofan. No surprises there. Justin Lerma with 29 of his own. Assists, Rudy Matondo from midfield, the underrated beast. Mind you, we just score a lot of goals and get a lot of assists, but Brunner doing the hard work as well. Czerny, the creativity at cam. Our lowest rated player is Mustafic at centre back, but everyone is just climbing overalls. If we check our highest rated players, they're all +3 or 4, which is just exactly what we want to see, and we're going to keep it going. Let's go to the Premier League, and you know, well, look, here's the thing. We've kind of come to the Premier League like a year late, so I think we're going to do really, really well in the Premier League. I don't know if we can win the title, but we're going to be right up there. Let's see what we can do, and I'll see you at the end of next season once again. At the end of our first Premier League season, we are right up there in European contention into May, and we are right there. We can definitely get to the Champions League for sure. So let's give it a go. Let's see if we can. 5 games left for us. Let's go and win them. We lose to Leicester. Ugh, that's a miserable result, but we do beat Bournemouth. Okay, that's good. We need some more wins though. We definitely need a win in this next game, or at least a draw. But realistically, okay, to draw. Ugh, realistically, we kind of needed a win there. That's Bruno G-Man playing for West Ham, man. Don't know why I said that. Anyway, here we go. Final game of the season. Oh, do we have a chance? We do. We actually have them beat on goal difference. So if we win and West Ham lose, then we're in. Let's see if we can. This is the team now. Look at Kofan and Lerma. This is the potential of these guys, man. You can get them these good as well, man. You can get them this good. These guys are insane. This is wild old stuff. This is wild stuff. So give us a win. Give us a win. Yes, okay. Did West Ham win? Please tell me they didn't. Where are they? I don't know. Tell me we're top 4. No, they drew. Oh, 1 goal separates us. That is such a shame. Anyway, Aston Villa win the Premier League. Weird one. But, right. Okay, we got Europa League anyway, so I can't complain with that. We did get Europe. Once again, here's the team. It's ridiculously strong. Even having a little look at the bench, like, it's beautiful. But the team is ridiculous. 83 rated winger, 82 rated centre back. But they will come up as time goes on, so don't worry. And most goals, Justin Lerma, 20. Overtakes Christian Kafan. Wow. Right. Okay, that's really, really interesting. I didn't think that would be the case. You know, I thought Christian Kafan would dominate. But 19 in the Prem for Justin Lerma in season 1. To be fair, as a trio up front, Lerma with 19, Christian Kafan with 14 in the Prem, and Nick Cherney from Cam gets 12. All of them in the Premier League, which is really, really good. Most valuable, obviously, is Christian Kafan. 313 million for the young striker. That is wild. But let's keep it going. Obviously, we want to win the Champions League. We're in the Europa League, though, next season. So let's win the Europa League and then win the Champions League. That would be nice symmetry. Let's do it. Let's see how much better we can get these bronze beasts. Loads of our players now also on international duty. Like, this is the quality that you can expect if you buy all these bronze beasts. You know, the Bourbons are back indeed, and they're back with a vengeance. How much better can we get this team? Can we get them all to 90 overall? Let's see. Let's simulate the season and see what we can do. Let's go. May time again. Top of the league. There we go. That's what we want. We want to qualify for Champions League. This is good. However, we got knocked out of the Europa League. We lost to Lyon, so that's not good. I'd love a wee Premier League title, though. I can take losing in the Europa League if we win the Premier League. It's a 3-0 win over Wolves. That's a good start. And we need to keep it alive. We nailed the Premier League title. Lovely. It's a 2-1 win over Everton. I think mathematically that gives us the trophy. Yeah, it does. 9 points clear with 2 games to go. Lovely stuff. We won the Premier League. Yeah. Let's go. This is what the team looks like. Kafan 98. Lerma 99. Jesus. Garcia 92. Yeah. All 90 overall. Matondo 91. What a beast. Zaloha 92. We're basically just waiting on Rosenthal and Mustafic, but they should hit the 90s next season. We're going into the Champions League next season as probably the best team in the world, realistically. I mean, all these guys are bronze players, but yeah, well, they're not bronze players anymore. They used to be bronze players, and now they are unbelievable. Top goal scorer was Justin Lerma, 24 in the Prem for him, 36 in total, 35 for Christian Kafan, and Alan Rosenthal off the right wing, 22 and 8 for him. Cherney 15 from Cam, 13 assists for our striker as well. 35 and 13, 36 and 12, basically the same output from Lerma and Kafan. Excellent stuff, and we will keep it going. I'm gonna see you all next season. I'm gonna see you all in the Champions League. I'm gonna go to April and see if we qualify for the quarterfinal, and if we did, who we're playing against and what's going on, because realistically we should make it that far. Okay, made it to April. We're still in the Champions League. We're also still in the FA Cup. That's the FA Cup semi-final against Nottingham Forest. That's pretty impressive. But let's see what we can do here against Juventus. First leg, come on, can we get a win? It's a 2-1 loss. Okay, man of the match for Fabio Silva, I think that is. Good news for us is that we are now at home, so this is definitely winnable. This is the state of the team now as well, coming to the end of the year. Ridiculously good. I mean, I've been changing the development plans throughout this video, but even still, ridiculous. Let's go. Can we beat Juve? It's a 3-1 win. Let's go. We came back. Fabio Silva scored early. It wasn't enough. Brunner, Kofan, and Rosenthal with the goals. That's a centre mid, a right winger, and our striker, our prize number 9. We're into a Champions League semi-final, and it's going to be against Aston Villa, who won the Premier League last year. Or no, the year before. We won the Premier League last year, obviously. So let's go to the second leg. Come on. First leg against Aston Villa. It's a 2-1 win away from home for us. That's brilliant. We're taking them back to Notts County with a 1-0 lead. That looks good to me. We just need to be actually able to close it out. Here we go. Quick sim the match. It's 1-1. That's enough. Rosenthal with a goal, Nico with a goal, and that takes us to a Champions League final. It's going to be Notts County versus one of Real Madrid or Newcastle. That is weird. Simulate a day and we'll find out. It's going to be Newcastle. Wow. And we're in the FA Cup final, and we're miles top of the Premier League. Let's do a treble. Let's go and do it. I wonder how many points we can get in the Premier League, how much further we can push it, but ultimately I do have my eyes on that treble. And here we go. Palace versus Notts County. It's man of the match for us in a 2-0 win. Brilliant. We do win the FA Cup and we do win the Premier League. Can we close it out with a Champions League victory? There's a team of the season. Kafan, Lerma, Rosenthal, and several more. Pause the video if you want to see it, but I have to admit this is very nice. One last look at the team before we jump into this final game. Lerma, Kafan, and Rosenthal up front. Mustafic is the only person under a 90 overall. Even the bench actually, it's pretty well developed. Highest rate is Bishop, the goalkeeper, which is surprising considering we got him last. But yeah, he's doing super well. Everyone's insane. Yeah, you already know. It's career mode. You already know this is my thing. This is what I'm good at. And let's see if we can get the win against Newcastle. And we do. It's a 4-0 domination. No problems at all. Cherney, Garcia, and Cherney. It's a Cherney hat-trick. That's our Cam dominating for us. And we win the Champions League trophy. And we win the treble. Now, having that said, thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button. Click this video next. It's tailored to your taste. Thank you all so much, and I will see you all next time. Let's go.